Hello and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Well, we're back here. It's been a little while and I apologize for that. Been kind of busy. It looks like we have some people here actually building our wall, our great wall of, well, not so freedom. Because this is pretty much going to symbolize all of these prisoners, these women, pretty much being, well, contained. Let's just say that the most. It's a prison, come on. We have a guard patrolling. It's been a little while, so I don't really know what's been going on. We have a nursery here, but there are no prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. Mainly because none of the prisoners are pregnant, and I do not believe any of them are actually, well, pregnant to begin with. I think that's probably impossible for them to get pregnant inside a prison, unless one of these guards here, like, this guy right here decides to get a little bit frisky or something, and they end up doing a nasty. I don't know. But let's see what we have to do next. We have to build a visitation room, which should be pretty easy. We have a short-term investment, which we have to do, and we have to hire a psychologist. And I think hiring a psychologist is probably the next best thing to do. It's probably the easiest thing to do, and we can also have a visitation room somewhere in the prison. I'm not sure where. I think we can probably have the visitors walk through this area and go to the visitation room, maybe? Or should we have it separate? Should it be a separate area off to the side over here? I believe that may be the best bet. How much money do we have to play with? Not so much. We do not have a lot of money to play with, which is a big problem. So we're going to, well, get a psychologist. That's going to be the next big and easy thing to do. So it's going to have to be like a 4x4 office. And I think we can actually kind of have it come out to here. Does that work out correctly? That's 5. Maybe she doesn't need that big of an office. And we can make this into a workshop or something. And I think this should be fine. So if we get them to build some concrete walls, which is what we want, we can go ahead and go into rooms here. And we can look for an office, which I can never seem to find anything. There it is. And we can go by that. I think it was like a 5x6. I'm not sure. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh, before I forget. Did the doors just open or close? Okay. We're going to do a shakedown at this time of night. Mainly because you want to do a shakedown every night while they are asleep. That way you pretty much don't bring up the danger meter all the way up. And piss them off the most. Oh, look at our great wall of non-freedom. Isn't it amazing? We have to make it go all the way around the prison, though. And then we should be good. And I believe everyone's medium security. There's a couple people getting searched, and they're not too happy about it. And to be honest, I wouldn't be either. We have a regime over here that we can alter if we do choose to do so. But I think for right now we can keep it as is, and I think it's fine. Because they can wake up and use the toilets, and then they can shower, and then some lockup. Or no, then they eat, which is down here, the canteen, which I think is pretty big. It's big enough for these women here. What I want to do is further expand this over here eventually, and kind of have it meet up with the yard in a way, and keep it all medium security on this side. And then we can have like a maximum security over here. Or something like that. Okay, so we have an office. Which we can actually hire a psychologist, I believe. First of all, we need to get some lights up in this bitch. So, we're going to try and do so. Also, we could probably do with getting a radiator inside. She can have a light here and a light here. And her desk can be, well, where is the desk? Right here. It can be right here. Oh, this is going to work fantastic. And she can have a chair. Bam. All we need is a wide sofa for these people to sit on in front of the desk. And we can also have a chair kind of off to the left. So she can like sit there and actually do the thing where you lay down and she talks to you about your childhood memories or something. And we'll get her some filing cabinets, and I think that'll be great. And we will also, well, hire a psychologist, which I think is always a woman. It's not. It's a guy. So, there's that. I always thought it was a woman who was the psychologist, but I guess it changes from time to time. Huh. Psychologist's office. Brilliant. So we have 11,000 buckaroos in the bank, which is quite frankly the best thing to happen. And now I think we can go ahead and build a visitation room. The next thing we want to do is, well, I think we want to look and see if we can get another grant put in. We can get our prison capacity up to 50, which could be pretty good. What else can we do that's pretty much where we want it to be? We can have dog handlers. We can have prisoners assigned to work duties. I don't think we really want to do that. We can either build a classroom, or we can raise it up to 50 inmates. I think we want to build a classroom. Maybe get some people, some smarts inside their heads, and then they should be happy. So what we want to do is we want to, well, actually, this could work pretty well for a classroom right here, I think. And you know what? I think we're going to do it. Another thing I want to do is have a guard patrol up and down here. Up and down this way. So we'll put a guard, well, maybe not. We'll have them, like, come up and down this way. And I think that'll be fine. And this can be our classroom. So let's go ahead and look for the classroom. Where is it? You know what? I'm just going to start typing it in. And then maybe we'll find it a bit quicker. Because that's always an issue with me. There we go. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. There we go. We'll have it like that, and then we will... I don't know why it did that. That was kind of weird. We can have like a little alleyway, I guess. I don't know what we would put here. I was hoping to put a door here and then just have the classroom, which we of course still can do. So what we're going to do is find ourselves one of these doors. Do we need a staff door? We do. We don't want these people going and learning without us knowing, of course. And what do we need? I know we need an office desk for the teacher. We can have the teacher, well, I think the teacher can be probably back here behind the desk. I think that should work out pretty well. And we'll have a chair. How's that? That works out pretty well if you don't ask. Or if you don't mind asking me. I mean, you can ask away. Hey, what's up? Hey. Hey, do we have solitary? We do. We have solitary cells. If they get out of hand, I'm going to lay the smackdown. Because they are getting very angry. What is going on right now? What are they complaining about? What is it? Free time. They want to eat. Okay, maybe we should have them eat a bit earlier. Or something. What are they? They're complaining about alcohol. What's going on? There's conflict. There's conflict. Is she punching somebody? Is she attacking somebody? She's complaining about alcohol. Like the son of a bitch she is. Injured. She made an escape attempt. Oh, you're going in the hole for that. Okay, something else we can do as well. We can actually change our policy a bit. Where we can, well, if someone tries to escape, we can actually search them and their cell. And we can put them in solitary for a day. Because if you're trying to escape prison, you deserve to pretty much be in solitary for a whole day. I mean, come on. That's rough stuff. If somebody is doing destruction, we can search them both. And we'll lock them down in solitary for 2 hours. It's a minor offense for destroying something. It costs us money. Attacking a prisoner, attacking a staff, we're going to search them both. Maybe not their cells. Maybe not their cells, but it's going to be solitary. That's for sure. Attacking another prisoner is going to be 6 hours, but attacking staff, that's 10 hours in the hole, baby. That's right. Serious injury. I don't know if this is them causing a serious injury, but we can search them, and we'll do that for intoxication as well. We'll search the cell and them. And serious injury can be, well, it can be locked down for 4 hours, which seems fine. Intoxication can be locked down for, well, 6 hours. There we go. Found weapons. Oh, we're going to search them. All of this stuff, they're going to go into solitary. Hopefully we're going to have enough cells. 2 hours for everything, I think, is fine. And right now, meal quality and quantity is pretty good. So that's just a couple extra things you can actually kind of check and switch around, which is pretty good. Okay, so what do we need to do for the classroom again? We need to build 20 school desks. I kind of got sidetracked by all the prisoners getting kind of outrageously, well, outrageous. Look at them all. Look at these clothing. They're okay. We have to build a laundry room. First of all, I think we need to research that in bureaucracy. Prison labor. No, we don't actually need to. Okay, we're gonna have to build a laundry room so these sons of bitches stop complaining about, well, being dirty clothing. But at least what they can do is they can learn. They can get their learn on in a major way over here in the classroom. So what? That's 5. So we just need a couple rows of desks. We can have. Well, do we have enough money? Of course we do. Look how much money we have. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay. So that's going to be the classroom in a nutshell. And we can have some lights. We'll have a light here. People can come up here and do presentations if they choose so. And we can have lights like that. We'll make sure we keep lights in the back to keep these people awake as well. We'll put some lights there also. And that's going to be very good. And then we can start to actually, well, maybe get some education courses going, like the foundation education course, which would be great. That's $40,000. That usually takes a little bit of time, but I think it's fine. Okay, so we want to build a laundry room. So we want to build basically a big, huge new block over here. And I think we could probably do it. I think we should probably plan it out a little bit. If we need to make it a bit bigger, we can. But I think this should actually be okay, like this. I think we'll be fine. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I did it. That's a lot of money to spend, but I think it's going to be quite worth it in the end. Okay, so what can we do? Concrete tiles. We're going to have them come all the way up to here at least. And we'll have a door over here. We'll have a staff door because this is going to be where the laundry is. Well, mainly this is where visitation is going to be. And then there's going to be another door on the other side where the prisoners come through this way. And then anybody who is visiting comes through this way. We're going to have visitation and parole like on either side of this. Is that pretty much dead even in between? It looks like it is. If not, oh well. I don't really care if it's too even or not. Even Stevens, am I right? Okay, so we'll get that going. We have the classroom being built, which we'll also get money for. Well, I say that. We won't get money right away, but we will be able to actually get the prisoners into some kind of course to learn, and maybe some alcohol therapy sessions as well. I think we can probably do that right now with programs. Kitchen safety and hygiene, which is pretty good. Let's see. Is there anything with alcohol? Spiritual guard. Oh, you know what we could do is, well, we can get guard tasers eventually, but that's down the road. We could get a church, and that helps as well, so we could probably put that in this new area we're building. Alcoholics group therapy, we can start that, which is pretty easy. Foundation education program, we're going to start that as well. And of course, for us to do this, we need to kind of switch up the regime a little bit. And we have to add in work. And we have to have these people work. Well, let's see. Do we want them eating twice a day or 3 times? We're going to switch it up a little bit. We shouldn't really be doing this now, but I think it's fine. We're going to have them wake up at 6 a.m. and shower. And then they're going to have some eat time right afterwards. Or no, we'll have some free time. And they will eat. And then they can get to work right afterwards. And I think that should be fine. Or maybe it should be... Well, let's give them 2 hours of eating. And then they could work for 2 hours, 4 hours maybe. Yeah. You know what? They're going to work for a while. And then we're going to have them work in the yard. How's that? How's that look like? It looks pretty good. We can also bump this up a little bit. We can give them some more yard time in the afternoon, and that looks pretty good. There's no lockup. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we can go back into, let's see, where is it? Programs? Yes. And we can reschedule these. And, well, there's no equipment for the alcoholics group therapy. Okay. Oh, we need a common room. Do we not have a common room? We do. There's a common room right here. Oh, so she's still complaining about alcohol. What else do we need? Students sit? Okay, well, we can stop this for right now. All we really care about is the Foundation for Education program. So, we have this building over here, which is pretty great. The overall danger level is, well, really high, but I don't think that's too big of a problem. We only have 19 prisoners that we really need to worry about, which I think is fine for the moment. I think it's nothing we can't handle. We have $11,000 in the bank, which is pretty good. So overall, I think we're doing fine so far, and we can work on getting this wall to go all the way around in downtown if we need so. So, next time I think we'll build a visitation room, and maybe a parole office, and maybe a church, and some more cells, and we'll cram some more bitches in here. How about that? So, anyways, I thank you very much for watching, and join me next time as we continue on building our prison, and making it the best damn prison, well, you've quite frankly ever seen.